Now we are continuing with the story of money, but as we already saw in the terms of the chapter that how economy actually started developing, or what happened in the beginning was the barter system, which is also called as the CC system, that is commodity for commodity exchange system. That is, you exchange one good for another good. So, commodity for commodity exchange. Well, this system could not work for very long because there were certain drawbacks in the system. The first and the foremost is the lack of double coincidence of wants. That is, maybe what I want to sell is not the requirement of the person to whom I am wanting to sell. So, unless I do not find the person who is in need of what I am wanting to sell, then it would be just a dead state. Next is absence of common measure of values. That is, how would the people know that what I am buying or what I am selling is of what value? Supposing I have grains of very high quality and the person who is wanting to sell me cloth is of a very cheap quality. So, how do we actually measure the value of the goods that we are trying to buy or sell? Was another problem that came to the forefront while the barter system was in existence. Next is lack of divisibility. That is, supposing I want just 2 kgs of grain and the person who is wanting to sell me something in lieu of that, or exchange rather in lieu of this, is a horse. Now, how do I actually cut that much of horse which is equivalent to that 2 kgs of grain? So, can we actually divide every commodity? It was not that easy. So, this also generated lot of problems. Next is difficulty in storing wealth. That is, all the grains, all the cloth, all the commodities that is in kind are difficult to be stored, and it takes lot of efforts to actually keep them as long as they have not been exchanged. So, the 4 big problems which are there or were there in the barter system were that you needed to find out a person who was looking for the thing that you are wanting to exchange. Then, to find out the value of the commodity which we are wanting to buy or sell, and how do we actually divide that commodity? It is not always that easy, and storing that wealth, that is in the kind form as it is, grain, cloth or whatever, is not that easy. Therefore, to overcome this problem, they started a system of money. In the beginning, of course, it was by precious metals, but later on it took the shape of currency notes, which I will be talking about in the next clipping.